Hello everyone and welcome to our Pipejawood-woodturning channel. The videos can quickly become boring and uninteresting, so we decided to try something new that would make our videos more interesting and attractive, and it's even more important to us that the videos become interesting, especially for you, our dear viewers. That's why we decided that from now on our videos will be presented by us talking and presenting what we do and what will be created. We believe that you will like it, and that is why we will present this first video of how this pen was created. Enjoy watching the video and we hope to find something useful in it for your creation. We will be happy for any praise and criticism that you express below in the comments. We apologize in advance for the imperfect English. So enjoy watching the video. So far you have seen how I drilled holes in both parts of the blank, which were for the upper and lower parts of the pen. After sanding the tubes, I painted them with an alcohol marker so that the gold color wouldn't show through the epoxy resin. Then I glued them with two components CA glue. All four ends of the blank needs to be labeled so that they in the end fit nicely to the base of the pen. Then I put the base of the pen on the lathe and start turning. We spent a long time searching for that perfect eye-catching element, and we found it: Aluminium Honeycomb paired with the red epoxy resin. It's a stunning combination. You will also see this at the end of the video, so stay with me until the end of the video. The body of the pen is made with this striking red epoxy resin, vibrant and glossy. And here's the best part: nestled within this radiant red in the aluminium honeycomb, bringing a touch of futuristic design to the natural warmth of the resin. Every curve and polish on this pen has been done with utmost care, ensuring it's a delight to hold and use. This isn't just about writing, it's about experiencing a fusion of aesthetic and functionality. This pen isn't just an object, it's a testament to creativity and skill, and a reminder of the magic that comes from finding the perfect materials. It's ideal for anyone who appreciates unique handcrafted items. Now let's talk about shaping this beauty. I've never been one for ordinary pen shapes. Why settle for the usual when you can create something extraordinary? So, as I turn this pen on the lathe, I decide to give it a unique shape. One that not only feels great in your hand, but also stands out with its own character. The lathe hummed as I sculpted each curve and contour with the vision to blend ergonomics and aesthetics in perfect harmony. The play of lights on the pen surface, enhanced by the dip of the red epoxy resin, bring the aluminium honeycomb inside to life, adding an almost electric energy to its appearance. After shaping, it was time for sanding. I start with dry sandpaper, working my way up to 400 grit for a smooth, even surface. But the process didn't stop there. To achieve the ultimate smoothness and clarity, I then moved on to wet sanding, starting from 600 grit and going all the way up to 2000 grit. This methodical sanding with water and sandpaper ensures that every inch of the pan is flawlessly smooth and ready for the next stage. Next comes our two-step polishing process. First, I use a road polishing paste to smooth and any remaining imperfections and prepare the surface for the final work. Then for a finish, I use fine polishing paste, giving the pan that glass look finish. These combinations of raw and fine pastes ensures the pan isn't just visually stunning, but also has a tactile quality that's a joy to hold. And it's not just about beauty. The balance and weight are finely tuned for comfort and functionality. In the final steps, the pan was buffed to a high sheen, accentuating the richness of the resin and the intricate patterns of the honeycombs. This level of finish is a testament to the dedication to quality and craftsmanship. At this point, I just have to assemble this beautiful pan and the pan will be finished. When assembling a pan, it's very important how you assemble the pan. Above all, it is important how much you push guide of the pan cartridge to the bottom of the bottom part of the pan. You can see this in this part of the video as I mark in the video. Thank you for joining us in this adventure at Pipejawood-woodturning. If you really like this unique pan and if you want it, you can buy it in our Etsy shop Pipejawood. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Share it with your friends who love unique craftsmanship and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear what you think. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more amazing creation. Your support means the world to us. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.